Well, this has been a long overdue topic, and I mean, it's been asked of me a couple times, but I've been so busy um, with just things, life, work, the book, everything. But first and foremost, again, love and light, Jason here. It is so good to be back talking with you again. I have missed you all. I love you all. I think of you all every day. To all my followers and subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for enduring with me and growing with me and beginning your spiritual journey. And again, like I was saying at the beginning, this topic it should be talked about because, it's been boo-pooed your whole life. This video doesn't have to be very long, but it's going to be short and to the point, basically. And today's topic is going to be ETs, extraterrestrials. And the answer will surprise you. So, as we get into this topic, it's not really one of concern because nothing can happen, but is there life outside of what we know as planet Earth, right? Where we are residing right at the moment? And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Without doubt, there is. As a matter of fact, just in our galaxy alone, the Milky Way galaxy, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're residing. Planet Earth happens to fall into that part of the universe. In just our universe, there are hundreds of thousands of civilizations taking place, inhabitable planets taking place right now. Some are far advanced, all right, meaning they are way past us in their spiritual growing and ascending and all of that. And there have been some, and there are plenty of them, that haven't even invented the wheel or fire yet, all right? So the next question that comes up is, why can't we see them? Why can't we go and talk to these people? Well, there's a very good reason why inhabitable planets are so far from each other. And this is per your father's wish. It's just a fact. We are not allowed to be interfered with. Higher civilizations cannot interfere with lower civilizations. They cannot interact with them. It is a no-no. It will not ever happen. And there is a reason for that. They went through their pains and struggles, meaning wars, hate, violence, death. Sounds like planet Earth right now, doesn't it? They went through it all. They ascended. They rose. All right? But those civilizations are not allowed to interfere with Earth. Now, some people would say, well, Jason, I've seen UFOs. That's great. You know what that means? It means you were at that vibrational frequency that at that moment in your life that you were able to see that. All right. They are not allowed to come down here and zap us up and take us home and, perform all of these, nasty, things that I've been abducted by aliens shit. It's never going to happen. Okay. It will never happen. It's not allowed. So, to the advanced civilizations, ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars and Star Trek exists. All right. They are in an advanced civilization, period. There's nothing else to say about it. They're advanced. Gravity drives, warp speed, what is it, Star Wars? Light speed, all takes place, all right? We are heading in that direction, right? Right now, in 2024, and some in 2025, we are ascending in consciousness. We are evolving as a species. So is your body. But that video is going to come up next, the 3 different types of bodies. And I'm in the second type of body. Most of you are still in the first type of body. But again, I digress. That will come next week. But back to those advanced civilizations. They very much exist. All right? There's no getting around it. If all of you Bible thumping beings, lovely beings out there, want to believe that God created this universe and he put us smack in the middle of all of this beautiful space, then you are lost and you are right where you need to be and you will wake up when you need to. But for all of you who are on this journey with me, who are wanting to know whether this is actually taking place or not, the answer is yes. And I will even freak you out even more. All right? We created this universe. God did not. Your Father, Source, all that is, all that I am you, Father, right? Us being gods. We are the aliens. Human beings, these do not exist. We created them as we created all the life forms in this universe, in this galaxy, period. As I told you before, God did not make the rules here. He's abiding by our rules, and he's horrified by them because we are incapable of love, it seems, right? And it's not your fault. I was the same way up until my near-death experience. And if I was to listen to this before my NDE, I would have told, you're going to burn in hell. Good for you, you filthy, rotten liar. No, that's not the case. We created the universe, all right? It is still growing. The universe is alive. It is consciously aware of itself, and it is aware of you. All of you. Make no mistake about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are the aliens. We are inhabiting this species, as well as I talked about who we are, right? Multidimensional beings. We are not a soul or a spirit. We are simply multidimensional beings, loving beings, the direct manifestations of our Father. We created all of this. As I said, we are all home. We are all dreaming this. We are all making this happen right here, right now. So, there's your answer to ETs. Do they exist? Without question. And there are civilizations out there, as I said, that have not invented the wheel. And yet there are civilizations out there that are Star Wars, Star Trek, without question. Many of you have seen the UFOs, okay? We are being watched by higher civilizations right now. Number one is the Pleiadians. They are what? They're another humanoid species. They look a little different than us, a little bit, but they have ascended higher. They are a much higher civilization, to the point of which they really don't eat. They eat very little, and they don't eat anything that was once alive. To me, it's barbaric. I don't like it. It's in the world we live. Something has got to die in order for us to survive. It's sick, and I don't like it. But that's the system we created here right now. And as we ascend, as I am ascending right now, or have since it's been a year now, you will understand this. And all of you are going to go through it, whether you want to or not. There will be no soul left behind. All right? And as we ascend, right, in knowledge and all of that, we will no longer do the things that we do now, right? Because as we become smarter and more intelligent, we rise in our abilities to create and to have a peaceful world. But before that happens, as I told you in the last video, what's coming is coming, all right? And if we don't change that, well, we're going to learn the hard way, as all of those higher civilizations did. They went through the same thing. Right now, we're on the precipice. We can continue going forward, or we can stop. But I digress. So, I mean, there's not really much to say about it, except that they're in a different dimension, a different zone. Can they come here and watch us? Absolutely. We do not have that technology. Now, the government has been hiding all of that stuff, UFOs and all of this, for a long time. We're not ready to know the truth. We think we're just the simple badass human beings that own the galaxy, and wow, we traveled to the moon. Wow, we have an iPhone. Whoop-de-doo. As I said, there's light travel, gravity drives, warp speed, whatever you want to call it. It's out there. And yes, we will reach that point in some time. We will be able to travel the galaxy. It's just not right now. This species is not ready for it. We are advancing. We are moving in that right direction, but we need to learn how to love, ladies and gentlemen. The universe grows through love. And yes, as I said before, the universe is consciously aware of itself, meaning it is alive. It has a brain. It is thinking. How is it thinking? We are creating through our dreams and through our thoughts. We are creating the world and the universe that you see. So those aliens exist, and we are the aliens, being a multidimensional being. I'm living here right now in this timeline. I'm also living in 3,200 different timelines right now. Some of you are in 1,200. Some of you are in 500 timelines living right now. You are the alien, all right? It's that simple. When you see an orb, or when you're in, like when I'm going to the bathroom and I'll see out of the corner of my eye, half a body walk through my bedroom in a white gown and a white robe, all right? It is simply that. It's a different dimension, all right? There's a dimension going this way, this way, this way, every which way right now. There are beings all around me and around you. Yes, aliens, from home. Multidimensional beings, higher beings than Jesus. All right? They exist. However, as a species here, we like to label things, right? Good, bad, right, and wrong. Well, aliens. Aliens, it's just the wrong terminology. It's simply another multidimensional being. So, do the grays exist that you think, Yeah, they exist. Why? We created them. They're out there thriving. We're thriving, right? They're out there, ladies and gentlemen. And in time, we will be able to cross the galaxy, cross the universe. It's coming. We have, the capability to make this happen, right? Just not right at this moment. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen. We are not the only ones, all right? We may think so. We may think we're just badass and all this. And in fact, we're just a bunch of scared little humans, running around trying to think we're all that. And we're not. So I'm trying to wake you up into this fact that, wake up out of your dream, all right? Everything that you have been told is a lie. From the Bible to your parents, to your grandparents, to everything. That's why Jesus was sent, to wake us up to the fact and tell us who we are, all right? So really, other than that, that's all I can really say on the topic. Is there are hundreds of thousands of inhabitable planets right now. Civilizations taking place, much higher than us, much lower than us. But we are not allowed to interfere with civilizations that are below us. So that means all of those higher civilizations are not allowed to come down here and grab a hold of us and say, and go do things. It's not allowed. Father will not allow that to happen. Will not. That doesn't mean that you can't see a UFO, because your vibration, your energy is high enough and you can see it. I see orbs, I see the non-physical all the time. Many of you do not, are having a hard time. Your vibration, your energy isn't there. It's not matching theirs. That's why. So, don't think for 1 minute that there isn't intelligent life out there right now watching us. It is absolutely taking place. Absolutely, without question. So embrace it. Open your hearts, open your minds. Let all of the shit out that doesn't belong in there. Let it go. Let go of the untruths. Let go of the hate that you have been indoctrinated into. And that all comes from the church and from the lies that you've been told throughout your whole life. And you just believe them. That's all. So those that are struggling understanding what I'm saying means I'm showing you, or you're angry at me for talking about these things. It just goes to show that, I'm just pointing out the ugliness within you, and that's the only thing. And that's fine. I can handle that. That's not a problem for me at all. So open yourselves up. Believe not only in yourself, don't believe in the body because it's not real. Believe in you, who you are, which is right here inside, driving this vehicle, the God spark, right? You are all God's. So, in that aspect, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this video won't be very long, because that's it. Extraterrestrials exist. There is life, abundant life, all over this universe, and we are living in those lifetimes right now. But we're just mainly focused on the timeline that we're in, which is this. So, moving on to the next video that's coming up. There's two videos that I want to do. One is the 3 different types of body types. And there are 3. Most of you know the carbon-based. Well, there are 2 other body types. I'm the middle one. Most of you are still in the first one, and that is fine. When you begin your ascension, and some of these things that I will talk about, which I think is more important than the body types, is my own ascension that took place a year ago. So I will talk about that. But if you guys put your comments down there on what you want me to talk about. So these 2 videos are going to come up first, so I don't forget, because I got so much going on that, I want you guys to be aware of some of the symptoms and some of the signs to look forward to. All right. Maybe this week, I'll do another live video. I'm not sure. But put your video topics down there. I love all you guys. As you know, I read as many of them and respond to many of them as I can. If you want to be negative, if you want to be hateful, and I'm talking to all of you who are not awake yet, who believe the lies and the bullshit from mom and dad, the church, the government, society. If you want to believe that and you want to hammer down some negativity, my channel is about love and light, and that's it. It will not be tolerated. Within the first second or 2, I can feel the energy, and it will be deleted, and you will be hidden, and you will no longer be allowed to comment. It is that simple. I've said it from day one. I'm saying it now. Don't. If you run across it and you don't like the video, move on. Don't comment. It'll be gone. And I won't be honest with you, I won't even read it. I will get to the first word and it'll be gone. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. I will not climb down the ladder into your lower energy. I will not. I vibrate very high, and I'm right where I need to be. You're all right where you need to be. All right? Video topics, please. I love you all. Again, like I said, this is going to be a short video. This is for all of you who I love dearly. The ETs do exist. We are the ETs. All my love to you. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. The sun is starting to come out. It's supposed to be in the high 70s, early 80s, or low 80s. So who knows? I might go out and take a walk, but I've got some reading to do and just some relaxation. But other than that, all is well. I love you all, and I will think about it whether I want to do a live topic video, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. We'll see. But if I do, I'll put it out tomorrow, so you guys will have plenty of time to make plans to join me. All right, guys, I love you very much. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon.